This is going to be an MVP season for Fox. He might just win it. All depends on how we do team-wise. Welcome to the Joe Jordan Show. I am your host, Joe Jordan, and today we're going to talk about Sacramento Kings extending their six-game win streak with the win versus the Dallas Mavericks. That game was definitely offensively driven. The first 2.5 quarters, I would say, both teams were just great offensively. For the Kings, it was, typical offense, ball movement. Chris Duarte hit some good three. Chris Duarte, sorry. He started today. He had 13 points, 3 from 4 from the 3-point line. He had 3 great threes, and he had 8 rebounds too. That was good too, right there. Malik Monk came in and hit some key threes. He was 12 points, 4 from 6 from three. Now the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving was incredible. He was incredible in the first half. I mean, I think he had 20 in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, right? But I know, or 18. I'm not sure he had much in the first half, but he was the Mavericks' leading scorer in the first half. And he finished with 23 points, but he was hitting tough bucket after tough bucket. He's just amazing to watch. He's a great player. Luca also had a good half, but then I feel like the second half, the Kings did a great job on him defensively. Luca ended up finishing with 25, 10, and 7, but he was 7 for 19 from the field, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line. I gotta see. I'm not sure what the stats were in the second half. Pretty sure it wasn't that good because he didn't shoot good in the second half. But the Kings, man, they just a good team. The Mavericks are known for being a great offensive team. They're lacking in the defensive side of the ball. The Kings are getting better defensively from last year. They're like middle of the pack right now, but they're known to be a great offensive team. Now the numbers will be skewed because Fox missed 5 games, but the good thing about the Kings, they can score with the Mavericks, but their defense is better than the Mavericks. So I knew eventually the defense was going to step up and collect some stops, and that's what happened late in the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter also. So Sabonis, he finished with 32 points, 13 for 15 from the field, 13 for 13 on 2-point shot, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, and only 1 turnover. That's how you want one of your best players to play. He outplayed Luca and De'Aaron Fox. Sorry, and Kyrie Irving. And then De'Aaron Fox, 30 points, 7 assists, 3 steals, 0 turnovers. And this one made me smile the most. 6 from 10 from the 3-point line. Trying to tell y'all, man. Swiper, listen, hashtag Swiper MVP season. This is going to be an MVP season for Fox. He might just win it. All depends on how we do team-wise. But I know we should win 60 games this year. So, and I forgot to do this from the get-go, like the Bane. But anyways, it was a good win. It was a great win. The Kings are on a 6-game road trip. That was the second one. Third. Well, no. They on a 6-game. I think they on a 8-game. I'm not sure. I think 8. I'm not sure. I know they played the Lakers. That was the first game. They beat the Lakers. They beat the Spurs, and now they just beat the Dallas Mavericks. All right. Now they got the New Orleans Pelicans in back-to-back, and then the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I think it is a 6-game road trip. So this is good. The Kings. My goal for the Kings beginning of the year was to have the #1 offensive rating. Right now, they're 13th. A lot of that has to do with Fox being out for 5 games. Top 10 defensive rating. That's a big goal right there. And the Kings right now are 15th, which is way better than last year. #1 scoring offense. My goal is for the Kings to be the #1 scoring offense, but to break the all-time record and finish with 127 points per game. Right now, that's what they are averaging, 127 points per game with Fox. With Fox, they are first in points, first in assists per game, and they're first in 3-point makes per game. But without Fox, they are ranked. They average 117 points per game, which is 8th. So that's going to climb as the games keep going. And like I said, Swiper MVP season. Hashtag Swiper MVP season. Right now, he's averaging 31.9 points per game, which is tied with Joel Embiid. 6-game winning streak, which is tied with the Celtics. And yeah, man, the Kings are they're a good team, man. And Mike Brown just might win back-to-back coaches of the year. 60 wins loading. I see the Kings winning, getting 60 wins this year. So good dub, good win for the Kings. The next game, like I said, is in New Orleans, and not in the back-to-back, but this will be a back-to-back. We play New Orleans tomorrow, but the second game will be on Wednesday, I believe. Two games in New Orleans and off to Minnesota we go on Friday. So that's all I have for you guys today, and we'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.